Hi. I've even forgotten how to make my intro. It's been so long since I've made a video. Hi, kitty cats. There we go. So I know it's been a while. I've had a lot of things happening. So this is a video just talking about what's been going on. I was gonna do a Mass Monday thing too, but I decided not to do a mask, that I just want to discuss things that have been going on. So first of all, I was hospitalized. Not for very long though. It was just an overnight hospitalization. I thought it was going to be longer because that's what they had told me originally. I went into the ER with some pain in my abdomen and my back, and they ended up telling me that I needed to have my gallbladder removed, that it was irritating my pancreas. Now they also ended up telling me later that it wasn't full-blown like pancreatitis. They said it was only slightly irritated, and that's why they didn't end up keeping me, because it wasn't an emergency situation where it had to be taken out immediately. But I came home and I was in horrible pain. They did give me painkillers, and so a lot of the time I wasn't even myself because, you know, I was on a painkiller and just out of it. They also told me I could have nothing but Gatorade and Jello, because I need the electrolytes and stuff. So that's what I was living on, and I do not like Gatorade, and I don't really care for Jello much either, so it was just like, this is the worst. So yeah, that's what I was doing. I did that for a week. And then I was feeling better, but I didn't really know what was going on yet. I have been able to eat a low-fat kind of diet, which is what they told me. They said, you know, to try to keep it low-fat. However, I do have an herbal concoction, so when I do eat something that's a little bit more fatty or whatever, it kind of helps it, like the gallbladder, kind of deal with it and stuff, which I used to take before. I actually was told years ago that I probably need my gallbladder out, and that's when I started taking this like herbal concoction. And then later on they were like, you're pretty good actually. But I'd stopped taking that herbal concoction because I didn't have the money for it. It was expensive. And as you guys know, the past year, money's been really up and down, and mostly down. So, you know, when I get a few extra bucks to spend, it's great, but it doesn't happen that often. So there's been less giveaways and less, you know, me buying makeup than there was before because I just can't. And right now we're even like, things are even worse, but don't worry about it. We are getting by, and I still want to make videos. I still want to do that. It's just been difficult lately with my health. I'm waiting to find out about surgery, because they don't want to do it. This hospital here is very small, and they don't have a lot to work with, and I'm somebody that really needs to be like taken care of because of my other health issues. I'm on Remicade, which is now leaving my body because I can't really have surgery until I'm off of the Remicade, which is the infusion drug that I've been taking. Anybody who has watched me for a long time has seen how bad my psoriasis has been. I just want to show you the difference. It was going away. The Remicade was working. I actually was able to bend my knees a lot more. I was able to do more. I was excited. I was like, I'm gonna be able to go walk again. I'm gonna be able to like go on a nature trail again. I was thrilled. And then this happened. And now that the Remicade is leaving my system, I've had a little bit of hand pain here and there, and my knees are like crap. Going up the stairs, getting up from a chair, even sitting down in a chair is painful for my knees. So that sucks. But I know that when all of this is over, after I've healed from the surgery, I will be able to take it again. And I'm very, very excited about the fact that I found something that worked. And I hope it doesn't get messed up somehow. But yeah, and I was doing really well on that. It's true that the couple days after the infusion kind of sucked. Especially the first day after. I was very sick. But I mean, a couple days of sickness for, you know, months of no pain and, you know, my skin clearing up, totally worth it for me. Some people might disagree on that, and there are some people that disagree on the fact that I wasn't like rushed to the rushed from the emergency room to surgery, because some people, they've had their gallbladders out like immediately. That isn't possible for me because of the Remicade, and also because it wasn't that bad. They have like a level of I forget what they're called, but something that's in your pancreas to show like how bad it is, and they said that I was literally at the bottom of that level. Like they said it needs to be between like 12 and 60, and I was at 11, so I wasn't even like, I mean 10 and 60s, and I was at 11, so I was just like literally not that bad. And you know, I haven't had really, after the week of no eating, well, of only eating Jell-O, which sucks so much, I have been feeling okay. There are a few times once in a while where I can like feel my gallbladder. It's really weird. It feels hard right there. But now I feel, you know, okay. I actually, yesterday was my birthday, which by the time this video goes up, I'm not sure if I'm going to put it up today or tomorrow. So my birthday was on the 13th, and July 13th, and it was a decent birthday. Not what I was expecting, because a couple weeks ago when I was like stuck with the gallbladder situation, I was like, you know, my birthday's gonna suck. I won't be able to even have a slice of cake. That ended up not being true. Actually, it was a pretty nice birthday. Even though I didn't have a planned birthday party, my grill is shot. So I need a new grill, and we can't afford that. So usually I have like a backyard party, or and years ago, me and my bestie, Wendy, that you've met before, we used to have parties together, because her birthday is a couple days away, and so we would have parties together at the bar and have themes, and it was crazy. Like, we had such a good time back then. But now we're a little more reserved than we used to be. We don't go out partying as much as we used to, like maybe once or twice a year for me. I'm not sure what it is for her, but she's got a different kind of job now, and that's very like physically and mentally exhausting. So I don't want to say any more about it, because that's her life and her things. But yeah, we have different lives now, and so we don't really do that as much. She's gonna be coming by today to see me, and yesterday we saw each other because, well, I'm gonna tell you about my day yesterday. So my day yesterday, I was planning to work in the garden first thing in the morning, but then it was like, I didn't wake up when I thought I was going to, and we had wanted to go like look around for yard sales because it was a Saturday, and it was like, Saturdays are usually pretty good for yard sales. We actually didn't see that many yard sales, I think because it was so hot out. There was one yard sale that had a black cat though. So there's me and John, and we're just like, look at the kitty. Forget about all the stuff. We just want to pet the kitty. I kept getting jealous of people's gardens because they have these beautiful big bushy tomato plants, and I have these little like tall, and I know I need to prune them, and maybe I should have pruned them earlier, but I didn't, and now we have these tall gangly looking tomato plants. And they have flowers on them, but they're just really gangly. And I'm just like, those are awful looking tomato plants. They should be so much more bushy. And I probably will go out and prune them today at some point. It's so hot out though. It's just like, oh, I don't want to do this, you know? And I have to bend down to do this stuff, and that's kind of like hurts me. And that part sucks too. So it's difficult, and that sucks because I like to garden, and it's hard for me to garden with my knees like this. So I'm hopeful, you know, for the Remicade, and next year maybe a better garden. So we went to all these, you know, round for yard sales. We got lost for a little while in like the woods, and it was fun. John was like, I don't know where I am, and I was like, yes. That was like exciting to me to just like roam around and see all these houses and stuff. We also ended up at one point in like a really rich area where it was like, these houses are like up on huge hills that, you know, probably have great scenery and all that, and it was just like, ooh. You know, we're in that area, and that was fun too. So I had fun on just roaming around. We did figure out where we were. We ended up in the next town over, and from there we knew where we were. And so then we came home and relaxed for a little bit, and then I had a party to go to, and I was gonna make deviled eggs for the party, but my eggs were weird. When I peeled them, and I didn't put the baking soda, because that's a trick, you put the baking soda, and they were older eggs, and usually when the eggs are older, I mean, you don't want gross eggs, but you know what I mean, like, when the eggs are a little bit older, they're not, like, very fresh, they will peel better, as well. So I was thinking, it'll be fine, but it wasn't. And these were eggs from like ducks and chickens that, you know, were local. It wasn't like I bought them at the grocery store. So I was kind of like, but I get free eggs from my family. So, and from another person I know, they both give me free eggs. So I always have a ton of eggs, especially this time of year. So I was like, deviled eggs was like a good deal for me to get rid of some of the eggs we had. But yeah, it didn't quite work out. Like, the eggs were ripping. Like, all the whites were literally ripping off of the yolk. So I was like, this is no good. I can't make deviled eggs. And I didn't have a lot of time left. And my daughter was like, you can make egg salad. And I was like, I guess so. And I could just serve it with like crackers. So that's pretty much what I did. But nobody even used the crackers. People were just putting the egg salad on their plates. But I made this crazy egg salad that was so good. I'm like, this is like the way I'm gonna make egg salad from now on. In the past, I made egg salad with pickles in it. But now I've changed my recipe. And it's basically hard-boiled eggs, light mayonnaise, Grey Poupon, capers, and a bit of hot sauce. And that was so unbelievably good. It was delicious. And people were raving over it. They were like, oh my gosh, who brought this? It's amazing. They were like, this is the most amazing egg salad. And I was like, that was me. It was really good. And I used light mayonnaise because that's what I've been using now, for the time being. So yeah, was really delicious, and the party was nice. My friend has a swimming pool. It was a party for her daughter who just turned 1, and we went and I had a really good time. Even though there were a couple people I think were weirded out that I wasn't really eating, but you know, it's just, I should have had a hot dog, honestly, because I was thinking, oh, I'm gonna have a cheeseburger later, because that was like the plan, was I'm gonna have a cheeseburger for my birthday, and kind of like cheat a little bit on my, you know, diet that I've been doing. So I don't really like calling it a diet, because it's not, I'm not trying to lose weight. This is just something I have to do to get my gallbladder out, or before I get my gallbladder out. And they've told me that after I'm all healed up, they said some people, you know, choose to have, you know, do like, they stick to the low-fat diet afterwards. But I was told, you're relatively healthy, which I thought was funny. I laughed at the surgeon that said that, and he was like, no, really. He's like, you have some genetic, you know, health issues. He was like, but your heart is fantastic, and your cholesterol is perfect. He's like, in fact, I don't see people usually that have gallbladder problems like this when they have cholesterol that's so good. So that was another reason they didn't make it an emergency, because like, I actually have like good cholesterol and stuff, and my heart is fine. So yeah, so there was that, and the party was just really nice. It was just nice to be around some people for a couple hours. I did not go in the pool though. I forgot she had a pool until right as we were leaving, and then I told my daughter, I was like, oh, you know, she has a pool, and she was like, oh, now you tell me, because she had made plans with a friend. She was like, well, now I can't, you know, I can't cancel those plans. So she was kind of mad at me, but I'd forgotten, so I didn't like, and I don't even know if I have a swimsuit that fits right now, because I haven't gone swimming in so long. Because it's difficult for me to go to the river, because most people swim in the river here, and it's very difficult for me to get to the river, because in order to get to the river, any local swimming spot, you have to go down like a steep hill to get to the river, and with my knees and John's cane and stuff, it's like getting down there would be difficult. So yeah, that hasn't been happening, which sucks, because I would really like to go to the river and just hang out in the water, although I need swim shoes, because I can't go barefoot in the river like most people do. It really, I have very, very sensitive feet, and I can't go barefoot at all anywhere. It hurts my feet. The bottoms of my feet, just stepping on a stone hurts them so much. I can't, it's like Princess and the Pea situation. That's how sensitive my feet are. I can feel anything that's under my feet, and it bothers me. So I don't go barefoot. But yeah, she had a pool. So that would have been nice. And it's an in-ground pool. It's not like an above-ground pool. But Wendy was there, and John went, and there were other friends of mine there that have not been in a video, so I'm not going to mention their names. And her family was there, and so it was very, very nice, and it was a lovely time. And afterwards, I left to come home, and my friend, one of my other friends, was coming to meet me and brought me this cool gift. Let me find it over here. I know I put it over here, so I could show you. There it is. So she brought me this cool little like coin purse or wristlet that's like a skull, and you open it. I felt bad. I opened it up to look inside of it to see if there was like another zipper or anything in it, and I thought, oh god, I hope she didn't think I was looking for something more. But it's just plain inside, with one little like compartment here. I don't know if you could tell, there's like a little compartment there, but very cute. It's too bad my cell phone doesn't fit into it, because I was like, damn, the cell phone won't fit. My cell phone's too big. See, it's just a little too tall. But it's a great little coin purse that I'm going to put into my bag and put like my cash and stuff in it. So, really cute. And then she left because she had some stuff she had to do. And then I was like, oh crap, I forgot to take hamburger out to make burgers for cheeseburgers. So I was like, well, so much for my cheeseburger, and I didn't eat anything at the, party except for a tomato and a pickle. So I was like, what am I gonna do? And I was like, I don't know what I'm gonna eat for like, my birthday evening. And I thought it was just pretty much just gonna chill at home. And then my friend Harmony, who has been on here before, not for a while, but she has been, she messaged me and said, I'd like to take you out to eat. And it was like, yes, please. So she took me to a nice restaurant here in my town called Echo, and I'd never been there before. It used to be a restaurant called Fireworks, and the owners like closed down and then sold it to someone else, and they changed it to Echo, and they had a lot of the same stuff, but some of it was different. And so I was trying not to eat like super high fat, because I really would have liked to have the gnocchi, but it was in a cream sauce, and I was like, I don't think I should have anything that's in a cream sauce, because the Alfredo looked good too. It was chicken and bacon Alfredo, which is what my friend had. It looked amazing. I decided to have the chicken club, which did have bacon and mayo, but I was like, compared to a big cream sauce, not so bad. It did come with french fries though, which are deep fried, and I was like, that, it's kind of like iffy. They were, and truffle fries, so they had like truffle salt on them, and they were really good. I really, really liked those fries. And they came with a little thing, ketchup, which I don't usually have ketchup on my fries, but I have been eating ketchup with potato lately because I can't put butter or other things that I would use. Excuse me. I like to dip french fries in like mayonnaise or Thousand Island dressing, and it was like, those things are not things I can really do right now. So a little bit of mayonnaise is fine, but dipping a french fries in them is not good. So that's what I had. And wow, this is gonna be long, huh? I'm looking at the time like, 24 minutes. Sorry. So I had this chicken club. It was delicious looking. If you look on my Instagram, it's on my Instagram, not my stories, but just my regular Instagram. It came with a few pickles and like I said, the french fries. I had an orangeade, which is like lemonade. It was a blood orangeade. And I was surprised at how tart it was. I was like, wow, most lemonades and stuff are sweeter than that. It was very good though. It was just tart. I was just surprised at first, but then it was, it was like really delicious. And I wasn't gonna have dessert there because we have some chocolate cake at the house here, and I was like, so I'm gonna wait and have chocolate cake there. And between my friend and the waitress, who she said she believed was the owner, it was like yeah, they were like kind of pouty about the fact that I wasn't, not Harmony, but the waitress was like, looked sad. So I was like, all right, I'll have something. And they gave the dessert for free. And we had a chocolate torte with mascarpone cheese, and like a raspberry sauce was a little bit on the plate, and they had a little bit of whipped cream too. So that was really, really rich, but good, like really good. And they put a little candle in it. They did not sing to me. The waitress was like, she was like, I can't sing right now. So, and I was like, thank God. I was like, I do not want everybody singing happy birthday. No, thank you. You know, when you go to restaurants and they all come in a crowd and they're like, happy birthday, and you're like, oh my God, I want to kill people right now. You know, because your friends are jerks and they do that to you. So anyways, and my friend did tell, you know, her that it was my birthday. She was like, she told me she was gonna take her husband out to, like, she does that to her husband too or whatever. But anyways, everybody does that to everybody, I think. I'm kind of a jerk like that too. So that was my birthday. Plus, I did forget to tell that when I was leaving, one of my other friends showed up, and she gave me this beautiful scarf that I'm wearing, and some incense, and also these beautiful earrings. You could see them. Focus. It's kind of hard to see because they're moving too. And it doesn't seem, there you go. And it says, handmade with love. And she also gave me this little cookie bar, which I actually ate for breakfast this morning. But, which probably isn't very good for me. But yeah, it was a really, really nice birthday, unexpectedly, because I figured it was going to be pretty, you know, it was chill. It wasn't like birthdays in the past where I had, like, you know, a whole bunch of people over and all the craziness. But it was nice because I thought that I was not going to be able to eat anything, that I was going to be miserable. I thought that I was probably going to be in the hospital. I'm actually glad that I didn't have the surgery right away, because I probably wouldn't have been able to do the things that I did. So, yeah. And that's what's been going on, and I hope that I can make some videos soon. Friday I'm supposed to see the surgeon though, and then we'll make a date for the surgery. So the week of the surgery I probably won't have any videos either, but we'll see how that works out. So it's gonna be kind of, I don't know what videos are gonna be happening when. It's gonna be a little different for a little while, and then we'll get back to normal at some point. So thank you for sticking with me, and you know, if you like this video, please, you know, hit that thumbs up button and subscribe if you're not subscribed. It really helps me. And please share the videos, if not this one, some of my other videos, because it really helps me out. And if you want notifications of my videos, hit that bell twice. Okay? So always remember to be kind, even when you're in pain from, you know, an irritated pancreas. Bye-bye, kitty cats.